I'm going to try and do a what I'm reading book video. So I've got a list of books that I recently read, I'm currently reading, or I'm planning to read, which I'm going to do now. So I'm going to start with ones that I have read. There aren't many, I'll be honest. First book I'm going to talk about is Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugene. I can't say his surname, sorry. It's about 5 lesbian girls and their struggle in the house, struggle with their mother, and it's all told from the point of view of the boys next door, and it's pretty cool. And so that's the Virgin Suicides, great book. Probably do a proper review on my blog because I read it over the holidays. It's fantastic. Second book I'm going to do is the half book, because it's 4 books in one, and it's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And I've read the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't read Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe and Everything, and So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. So it's technically 1 1/4 really. This, along with The Virgin Suicides, has been turned into a film. Very good film, starring Martin Freeman and Zooey Deschanel. So you've got to watch that. It's got Alan Rickman in it as well. Watch it, it's amazing. Now I'm going to do books that I'm currently reading. I'm going to start with On Stranger Tides by Tim Powers, because this, out of all of them, is the one I'm furthest into. I'm about a quarter way into this, which doesn't sound much, but I have a lot of reading to do. I'm taking English literature, it's a lot of books. So this one, if you've seen the Pirates of the Caribbean films, this one is the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean film, On Stranger Tides. The story of a young man, John Charnac, and he gets tricked into joining a pirate crew and becomes Jack Shandy. The story of him, it's got pirates, it's got Blackbeard, it's got voodoo, it's got everything. It's a fantastic book. Pirates of the Caribbean, set in 1718. The second book I'm going to talk about is this one. I'm trying to read the entire series of Agatha Christie. It may take my lifetime, it may take 2 years. I've read 6 so far, so it's not that bad. This is one I brought for my friend and he's lending it me, so I'm going to read this one. The next one is a book called The Rain by Virginia Burden, and it's a book that I brought from an independent bookstore in Totnes in Devon, and I bought this after meeting the author. Signed it for me. So yeah, it's pretty good so far. It's about a world where a meteor explosion in space causes particles to go into the water, which reacts with human skin, and then the water and the rain kills you. The next book I'm going to do is Outsider by Claire Delis. Now Claire Delis is a YouTuber, so you need to read this book, and even if she wasn't, you need to read this book anyway, because it's Lord of the Ringsy, elves, dwarves, humans, magic. It's awesome. It's got a nice cover, feels good, nice pages. I'm pitifully way through it, but so far so good. She's produced this pretty much all by herself. She's took the picture for the cover, she did this amazing drawing for the map. It's got a glossary of terms and it's just awesome. The key character Astrid is so cool, and I imagine Aidan Turner as the character of Joel. Had to just check that there because I was saying it right, because I was going to say something else. Joel. So Outsider, read it, it's awesome. I'll put a link down below of all these books, so if you want to read them, even though I'm awful at doing reviews and descriptions of them. I don't want to give the plot away. I haven't read them. Sorry. Finally, for books that I am reading currently, Sebastian Faulk's Birdsong. This one is mainly for school. I don't know if I would actually read it if it wasn't. I probably would though, because it's World War I centenary this year, well, for the next 4 years. Therefore, it's been everywhere, and there was the BBC production of it 2 years ago, I think. So, Birdsong. Seems pretty good so far. I mean, we're reading part 1, which is set before the war, and this seems, yeah, it's pretty good. On the theme of books for literature, I have this, which is called The Eye in the Door by Pat Barker. I mainly picked this one out of all the options we had because it has a nice cover. There's two. There's this one and another one called Life Class, which I also picked up. This one is about the people back home, so like people who are gay, who didn't want to fight, who, well, I had jobs back home, who were invalid. So that was another one during the war. Picture of Dorian Gray. I'm highly influenced by films and casting. This one has Ben Barnes in it. Ben Barnes is a babe playing Dorian. My friend's read this, she said it's fantastic and I trust her because she likes all the same books as me. And this edition that I got has got like a beautiful 1920s cover, which I really like. It's not a very long book, I'm looking forward to reading it though. Undead by Kirsty McKay, which is I think my friend lent me this, she definitely did. It's got nice red pages, it's about a zombie. She told me to read it because there's a character in there that I probably will fancy. Oh, fancy such a crazy word. There's a character in there that I probably will find amazingly attractive. Finally, the one that's probably the most shameful that I haven't read yet. Percy Jackson, House of Hades. I haven't read it yet. I don't want to know because the ending of Mark of Athena, what was that? What was that? I didn't like it. I have to come to terms with my grieving and read this book. Because, to be fair, it looks amazing. So, they're all my current reading books. Recent past, present, future. So, hopefully I will update these possibly every month. Possibly sooner than that because, to be fair, I'm quite a quick reader. I might get through these. But until then, thank you for watching. Ooh, my